Good morning. It's Sunday. I don't want to get out of bed, but it is a super beautiful day. We've had 3 days of pretty bad rain and finally the sun's out, so that's really, really nice. Ollie is just in the shower and we're going to get going on a few of our projects today. So I thought I'd take you along for a full day to show you what a normal day at the weekend is kind of like for us. I say normal, everyone is slightly different. I have a few things on my list that I want to do though, which basically all revolve around the front garden. Currently I have our Christmas tree just lying in our front garden, as well as the wreath and all of our green foliage, which is terrible because our garden waste bin is literally like it's there. It's right next to it, so I want to put that all into the bin. And then my plan is probably you would have heard about the fact that we bought a bin shed years ago now. Pretty much when we just moved in, we decided that we were going to paint it, so we undercoated it in white, and then we decided actually it would be best, it will probably blend in more if it was just left in the wood, so we started sanding it. And we got halfway through sanding it and then we left it in the shed like just unbuilt in the shed. So I really want to get that one up this year so that we can hide our bins and just make our front garden look a little bit prettier. And to make that basically the easiest, we're going to go back to the original plan. We've already undercoated it, and today I'm going to spray paint it, which should mean I should do it like in the morning, but it's going to be a green colour, the green colour that we did our fence in, but it just makes it convenient. And if I'm honest, where we live has since we've lived here changed the bins I think twice, so now we have like double the amount of like little bin items that we have to do for recycling, which of course is great, but it means I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to have this bin shed. Yeah. And then we also, did I say we need to take up the floorboards in the bedroom to see where the pipes are running? Basically we had a company come in to do our boiler, and they were a much bigger company. They did our boiler system and they ran the pipes up to this top floor, and they did the radiators for us up here. But for the bathroom, we had a guy called Jack do it, and he's coming in to do our bathroom and radiators for the downstairs. But he doesn't know where the pipes are running from the boiler, so we need to get up the floorboards potentially in the hallway as well, just to double check that. So that's the plan. We'll see where we're going to get. However, we've got some tidying in the bedroom, of course, downstairs to do. I need to do some tidying off myself. This is my hair, by the way, second day of Dyson Airwrap. This is with the larger barrel. It's still pretty decent, not bad. Do sleep on my silk pillowcase though, which helps. Anyway, let's get going. My mum got me this super cozy dressing gown for Christmas, and she said I could get it out every Christmas and it could be my Christmas dressing gown, but I just don't want to take it off. I just popped a little bit of makeup on, very simple, just tinted moisturizer and that kind of thing, because I'm not seeing anybody today, so don't really feel like I need it. But I do definitely need my deodorant, and this section of today's video is actually sponsored by Wild. I'm sure you guys have all seen them. When I first saw them online, I was so impressed because of their really unique reusable case here for natural deodorants. Let me show you how it works. Delivered straight to your door, you get this box which has your case and also a plastic-free compostable refill in here. All you need to do is pop your case out of the box, take off the lid, and then on the side you've got these 2 push buttons. If you push those in, the bottom pulls out like so. Take the lid off of your compostable refill, pop that in the bottom there, slide the bottom back in underneath it, push those 2 down until it pops back in, and then just screw it up like so. If you're curious, this one here is their limited edition charcoal fragrance, which Smells amazing, but it also draws out 100 to 200 times more toxins, which is obviously going to help with those bad odors. But they have loads of lovely fragrances on their website. One of my other favorites is the coconut and vanilla. The texture is super creamy because it has lovely shea butter, and it honestly works, and you can see that through their wonderfully rated Trustpilot reviews. I love checking out reviews for companies, and this one is honestly going to convince you. And if you are, you can use my code, which is Laura2022, to get you 20% off your first order. But generally, just again, a really lovely company, vegan, cruelty-free, a lovely natural deodorant that actually works. But now I better go and check out where Ollie is. I'm sure he's gonna want some breakfast. How does it feel to be in scruffs again?
Good. Tidying up, gonna get some floorboards up. Feels like it's been so long since we've done any proper work.
It feels like so long since I put scruffs on. I've got to admit, I don't miss the scruffs. Every time I put scruffs on, I feel like, nah. But I miss the work. Like, I miss having a day like this with you.
Yeah, getting to do some fun things, rip some stuff up.
Yeah, you enjoy it. First things first though, I'm gonna stay in the warm. I'm doing a little project for a family member for an event that they have, and we went to get, sorry, the kettle's going off in the background, it's going to go off in a second. Beep beep beep. We got loads of vases from IKEA, but they need them frosted, so Ollie picked up this acrylic glass frosting, etched glass effect on, was it on Amazon?
It was on Amazon. But it's from Polyvine. It's what we use to do the top coat on the chest of drawers in your room.
Oh, same brand.
Same brand.
Yeah.
Looked quite good. Got good reviews. So we've got frosting and we've got a heavy duty multi-purpose varnish. So the plan is to dilute this, because this you're supposed to like paint on. But I think we dilute it and run it around the inside of the vase, let it dry, and then do the same with the varnish. Seal it all in. Done.
See how it goes.
Yeah, bit of an experiment really.
Yeah, we'll do one. Should we do a small one first?
Yeah, a little one.
Yeah. And these are the vases we chose. We've got a smaller ribbed one. Ooh, this one here, that's a little bit taller. And then a few of these big ones that I showed you there. Oh, it's like really thick.
Yeah, it's really.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's really gloopy.
Isn't that gonna frost our thing?
No. So the frost, yeah, it will frost this.
No, yeah.
It does frost this, but if you just take a scourer and rub it, it takes the frosting off. That's why we've got the varnish.
Great.
'Cause it's got to have that on top.
again, our kitchen stuff is being used for DIY.
No, this is like play experiments. It's fine. Completely different.
Play experiments.
Yeah.
The next morning when I wake, I feel like sleeping beauty, and the world is at my feet.
We've decided a roller doesn't work because it just smudges it on. We actually do need a sponge. So we're gonna go out to Hobbycrafts, but maybe later because we just want to decide if there's anything else we need to pick up today. Because no doubt by the time that we go out to Hobbycrafts and get something, we'll come back and we'll be like, oh, could have done with some wood for that or something like that. Oh, it's looking way better. Ollie has been tidying up here a little bit. I've got no shoes. I can't really come in.
So I've literally just packed your shoes away.
Oh, it's looking so much better. That was pretty quick actually.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean,
lovely shoes.
Yeah, lovely DIY shoes, but you missed these.
Oh, you see the dust coming off those? I can't wear those.
got another pair up here if you want.
No, it's okay. Here is the shed in the undercoat, as you can see. We've been painting it all here. Be so much compared to spray paint though, and pretty much everywhere. It's all over this room. And Ollie has been tidying up this side, which was a bit of a mess, so that we can properly measure that window, because we have to purchase that window soon. Well, we should do it today.
Yeah.
We put off things, we're dreadful. And then this is the side of the floor that we want to take up. But obviously we have to play shuffle with everything, and there's been a lot that has been dumped in this room since Christmas.
Saw you paint a picture of a face, a face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it's so hard.
They are done. It was more of an arm workout than I was expecting, the blobbing of the sponge. They're drying a little bit clearer, and I think they look pretty good actually. Semi-even. I hope that they dry okay. On camera they look a lot whiter than they are in person. I don't know if you can tell, but I did this one first, so I think it's like turning a bit more clear over time. Anyway, job done. I'm gonna see what Ollie's been getting up to upstairs, and then paint the rest of the fence.
You haven't changed, you stayed the same. But if you did, I'd still love you anyway. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9, I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I
Looks a bit weird in here now. We've boarded up our window because I'm going to spray paint the bin shed. And we obviously didn't want it going everywhere. I've got this mask on currently because our filtered masks, can you even hear me? Our filtered masks are very dirty from when we actually took everything down. So Ollie's going out to do a supply run. He's getting filters, wood,
Flooring.
flooring,
Lots of stuff.
yeah. And I'm gonna spray this, basically.
I'd give you the world like I promised I would. Even though you wouldn't do the same. I'd do anything you want me to. 'Cause I love you.
Job done. It's a little bit late now, a few hours. I did spray painting on one side. Ollie went to get the wood, but time just goes in the winter, doesn't it?
So quickly. And it's Sunday, so
Yeah,
everywhere shuts early.
yeah, Sundays are difficult, but we have
A lot of wood.
floorboards here.
Those are just temporary ones so that we can work around because we've got all the joists exposed. And then these are the stud bits for making the walls.
Which maybe we might get around to a little bit this week.
Yeah, definitely this week.
We definitely get around to it next weekend. This weekend was a bit different. We only really had one day to work on this project. But next weekend we've got 3 days.
Lots of progress then.
Which will be really nice. And the bin shed will be gone by then.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more spacey up there.
Yeah, but I'm going to go and have a warm shower because another thing is that it's freezing. And I've just stopped for a little bit and now I'm like, oh,
and this is in the way of the second door, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Ollie's got the door open, so
yeah, I'm gonna
go.
Come back.
He borrowed car to get the wood. I'm going to get in a warm shower. Don't feel like I achieved a lot today, but often days are like that, especially as we said on a Sunday. We're so glad that we have this area up here now where we can relax and we can come and have a nice shower and just keep it away. We don't have to like tidy away so much with the DIY stuff. And I was naughty and I left my towel on the radiator so then it would be nice and warm. I've just seen our candles still glowing down there.
Gotta get batteries out those.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit later. We are going to build the bin shed. We think that it should hopefully be dry enough now. We did buy even more really useful boxes. I don't know if you can see some of them in the background there. For Christmas stuff. But we managed to pack away most of the Christmas stuff, apart from what I was just mentioning. One little box that we're going to have is like more of a year-round box because it's just candles and vases, but we forgot to take the batteries out of those. So that's another job that we need to do. We're going to move the dining room table because I don't know if I showed you, but we got rid of Christmas a while ago. But we're going to build the bin shed in here because we think it's going to be the easiest thing to do. Before you just move that, they need to go into the kitchen. They're dead. Dead. Typical guys, we'll just move it out of the way. Yeah, and hopefully we will get our bins in the bin shed. However, tomorrow we actually have a skip arriving, so I'm not sure what's going to happen this week anymore. Unless we're not going to fill the skip that quickly, are we? So we're going to build this bin shed, put it out, and then not be able to access our bins.
Oh, it's only a tiny skip that's coming there.
Do you think we still might be able to access the bins?
Yeah.
In the bin shed and like pull them around the skip?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
It's 4 yard. It's like the size of a smart car.
Okay, alright.
Small skip.
Ollie's literally just singing we're gonna have a bin shed. You're a bit wonky. That better? One of my most asked questions is, where do you get your storage boxes from? They are from a brand called Really Useful Boxes. This is literally what they're called, Really Useful Boxes. And these are the 64 litre capacity. We find these to be the most useful size. However, we do have some smaller ones and we have some for wrapping paper. I'm going to put away the last of our Christmas stuff. Do I pack these away? Maybe I don't. I could put the hyacinths in these, that could be a bit nice.
Yeah, I keep them out. You always need vases.
Wait, what did you just say? What did you just say?
You always think you need vases.
No, wait. Say it again, because I wanted to get that on camera.
You need vases.
Very sad house after Christmas. I love that it feels so bare and it's nice to add something that smells so fresh. I need some moss in these, but I can't find it right now. I've just been on FaceTime to one of my bridesmaids who had just found out that she was going to be a bridesmaid because I didn't get a chance to see her, and now it's 10 to 8. So time's gone, and whilst I was on the phone, Ollie was just like, gotta go out. Bye. And I'm presuming that he's gone to get some screws because I'm thinking that we may have lost the screws. from the bin shed. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the oven on now though. We've got like a ready-made pie to have for dinner, which I'm really glad of, because on these days I just felt like I needed something easy. This one's back. He went to Tool Station and he's just said that they must have thought he was in.
They must have thought I was an idiot, because I was like, oh, can I get 4 of these, and can I get 2 of those and 4 of those? And I turned my back because I wanted one of these for the saw upstairs. And then they brought the stuff out, and then they were like, oh, contactless, yeah, done, boom. And I was scooping it all up and walking out. I was like, what is all this? And why was it £40? And I wanted 2, and I asked for 2 packs. So
did you actually just buy 2 packs, or did you return them?
No, I had to then like decant everything, like, can I return all of that, please? I only wanted 2, and there was 2 of them. There was a bloke who was like, yeah, sure. And there was a girl next to him, no joke. Literally, as I said it, she just put her hand in her hands and just started shaking.
No doubt because you got there like literally at closing time.
Yeah, no, it's that, or we won't pack up and go home.
Oh. Well, it's now like 8 o'clock, so are we gonna do this now?
Yeah, I think so. If I use the drill, it'll be kind of quiet. So.
And quick.
Well, don't know if it'll be quick, but
okay.
It might be quiet.
Alright. Half job Harry's didn't think the process through. The bin shed is too big to make inside, and we think it's too late to make outside, so we'll pick you up tomorrow. Forget that. There was a reason why we said that we had to do it tonight, and that's because the skip is arriving in the morning, and Donkey 1 and Donkey 2 totally forgot about that. So we are now going to move it outside as is, so that we can build it there tomorrow when the skip arrives.
It only just fits through the door.
I know. This is the trouble with doing things in the winter. I have to say as well, now that it's made, it's a bit bigger than I thought it would be, and I'm a bit apprehensive about how it's going to look outside. But we live in a terraced house, and we don't want to be bringing the bins through the house. Like, how do people do it? How do people make it look pretty? We could grow some nice things around it. We could grow some jasmine around it so that it smells nice.
The bin shed smells nice.
Well, no, that would be quite a nice idea though.
Yeah, it would.
Anyway, he's going outside. I swear this is why we get nothing done. Everything takes so long. Oh, it looks nice with the bin, like with the door though. There's our poor reef. It's a spooky, foggy night to be putting it out. Of course, it's the next morning and we can't get to our bin shed because of the skip. The skip is much smaller, but it does still fill the majority of our garden. This morning we did also have a load of plywood dropped off. So these are sheets that we're going to be putting onto our studs before, or perhaps not even, putting up the plasterboard. We've never done that before, but our architect put it in her plans, and it's really useful for if, for example, we did this upstairs, you measure out your bathroom lights, you put them perfectly where the stud's going to go, and then you go, actually, I want heavier lights, or I want to change the position of the lights. In the future, if we ever want to change something, it'll be much easier because we have something to screw into, which with these houses you don't have because it's just brick, and a lot of the time that brick is a bit old and crumbly. So yeah, that is the plan, but I'm going to sign this video off here because I want to get it edited because we're nearly coming into the next weekend where we've got a bit of a longer weekend to get on with that room. We're hoping to get the stud walls up, so I will see you guys in that one. Bye.